So look at that, they're starting to clear cut all the woodland because there's going to be a new bypass going right through here, which is just what the world needs, another road. So all these natural habitat for trees were full of mink, otter, deer, badger, fox, all gone, all clear cut, because clearly a road's more important than wildlife habitat. Look at it all. Large amount of space gone there of woodland. Yep. Go on, get across. Come on. I'm going again. It's like the third time I've been. Gotta get the camera. Ooh. Slippy those rocks, eh? Well, guys, evening. It's early afternoon. I've just made the river crossing to one of the camps. I'm about to get my hammock and that set up. Tyson's having a good little mission around. Aye, all in all, hopefully it'll be a good one. Got something very nice for tea tonight too. I'll lie my rucksack on its back, unclip my sleeping bag, unzip this pocket, and I've got my hammock, my shelter and my bungee cords all ready to go. And I'm using the DD Tarp XL 4.5 by 3 and the Hammock Nest DD Nest Hammock MC 2.7 meters by 1.4 meters. So I don't use a ridgeline like a lot of people. I just find them to be a little bit of a, I don't really need one. I've never needed one for my setup. I just feel like it's a bit of a pointless endeavour for me. And plus the DD tarps have got a ridgeline built into them. So yeah. tight enough for me. Got bark in my eye there. I think it's rain on and off today. It's been pretty constant, and it's just starting to rain again now. So lucky I've got this far already without getting completely soaking. Yeah, I'm going to be right here, and I'm going to have a fire right in front of us. I think I'm going to go for the long one too, and then I think I'm going to find a bench and put it along here, just in front of my hammock, for me and Tyson. So I've got my Snugpak Elite 5. It's, I can truthfully say I use it, but I don't need one this excessive. But I use it just for the crack. Just I keep it. I never really zip it up anymore. Not in this weather. It's not cold enough for it. What else? Snugpak underquilt. Again, a lot better than a roll mat. You don't condensate because you get that warm air pocket in it. Whereas you use a roll mat in a hammock or a inflatable roll mat, it's just going to condensate. And I've actually camped with many people that have used roll mats in their hammock and it's condensated, and eventually they shift to these. Those with sense anyway. I started off using if you look back, about 7 or 8 years, I used a roll mat in my hammock. I was one of those people, but I learned pretty fast that it doesn't really help the situation. There we have it. think I've got a blanket in here for Tyson as well. Snug pack. Just a snug pack blanket. And that's me all set up anyway. So the DD Nest hammock I've used about 9 times now, and the first one I got, I had to send it. I had to phone up DD and make a complaint because it was fraying on the inside of the zip again, and it was just excess material like that wasn't folded over. But experience in the last hammocks I've had from DD, eventually the thread frays so much that it traps the zip. So yeah, it's just gonna have to keep putting a lighter to that and just singeing them off, if you know what I'm saying. But it's not a big deal. But I'm happy with it. It's a nice hammock. And ironically, I got a new one which is doing the same again, but which tells me it's not. It's just one of those. It's just one of those things that happens to me. But no, it's an alright. I like the fact that it's all closed in with the DD MC, and you've just got your 2 little net windows, one on that side and one on that side. It just stops the draft, allows you to have a more of a warm air atmosphere around you, sort of like a tent. But more of a winter hammock. This is why I bought it, but I just haven't swapped back to my net one yet, just because this was all ready to go with the storm rings on it and everything, which is pretty much my rigging. I just tie from the tree to there, and then everything hooks onto there, so that when it rains it runs down the tree, hits my straps, goes down here, goes to the lowest point, and then drips off here. And I do the same with the net on here. You can see someone's been here in 2021 and carved the name into the tree, responsible. So yeah, and that just keeps rain from dripping down my cordage and into there too. I imagine a lot of people that use a ridgeline do the same too. But yeah, not too shabby. Tyson, he's got green moss spots all over him where he's been rubbing against wood. You eating that sticker? He just chews it and spits it out. Look at him. So I refound my old British Army poncho out the loft, and I'm using that as a ground sheet just because it's lighter than another 4.5 tarp. So I've got my bag, my pans, my food bag, which is just my rucksack. Got my silky big boy, my axe and my knife and my fire kit. As you can see, fire kit. Ooh, look at Johnny's bench. Oh man, I'm loving this, eh? So this bench I've had stashed in another old woodland over the other side of the river, where I've been using that as a little stealth camp for off video camps. And so I brought it over, and I will take it back first thing in the morning so that there's nothing left here apart from this pile of stones, which has been multiple fire pits for me. But I just fill them in, and because when it floods it gets washed away, and I don't want anything on the floodplain. And then at least if I take it back and stash it where I got it from in my other woodland camp, my hard work won't be abused by people burning it and stuff like that, which seems to happen down on these floodplains in the good weather. Fire pit is a go, stone back. It's got a log underneath there just with loads of stones on top of it. That'll do me for tonight. And I'll just pile all the stones back into the middle once I'm done. crazy how months ago all this was just a stone thing like that. Still a lot of wash up wood on this island. Oh, that's one of mine there. That was a big log I cut up last summer. You can see it's quite an old one. The whole rig was ripped up and it was just dry as a bone. Come on. It's just starting to dry. Come on now. Into some of that. Oh yes. Bit of perseverance. Just doing it in the grooves of my knife here. They're not the best. Fire's getting a little bit stronger now. I don't have a lot of firewood, but I've got a lot of big bits over there. It's gotten a bit dingy. I just think it's going to rain, eh? Even Tyson's under the shelter. So I've got my handle-free steel wok on the go. I've got a nice sirloin steak, some rock salt, some cracked black pepper, this bad boy hot. I'm just going to seal it off on there and then hoy it on the spit roast while I cook other stuff in the wok. So same pan I've just sealed the steak off into. Just going to go in with some quartered mushrooms. stem broccoli on the go. Get all the juices close into that. So I've hit the mushrooms with a peppercorn sauce, and I've got the macaroni cheese on. Took the broccoli out. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Oh. Well guys, I think I'm going to climb into my hammock. Tyson's about ready. Oh, what's the rain on? Morning. Slept pretty well. A lot of rain in the night. Tyson's there too. Right, that's everything tidied up and away. Just a pile of stones again. This is all on the way again. Homeward bound. I'll be soaking by the time I get there through all this long grass. It's an open field soon. It's wet. Well guys, almost home. Big thanks for watching from me and Tyson. We'll catch you all soon. Hopefully. It will be soon.